Well, there he is, Faramorz Mohammad, 3-2 from Middlesbrough, but also, as you said, from Afghanistan. And every win so far on this man's record has been a finish. And this is certainly the biggest platform he's ever fought on. He's getting some real exposure here tonight on UFC Fight Pass. He's here to make the most of it. He is a very, very good wrestler. He's going to have to close the distance tonight to try and get this fight to the mat. But of course, we know that Yusuf has all kinds of weapons off his back and heel hooks that he needs to watch out for to see if he can get his opponent backed up, execute the game plan, and like you said, this is for the real Prince of Persia, is it, Jason?
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of a battle of sameness, I mean, the heel hook that we have coming from Yusuf, well, Faramorz actually represented wrestling for Afghanistan. He was Team Afghanistan for wrestling. So, I mean, you want to talk about a pedigree there. He comes from a family of champions as well. So the ground game is going to be really interesting here. Do we see it go there? Do we see it cancel each other out? Do we see it happen on the feet? Where's that really going to go? And now that Faramorz has moved to the UK, he feels better than ever as a fighter. So it's going to be interesting to see this one go down.
Ladies and gentlemen, your official fight introduction. The following professional lightweight bout is to be fought over 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the cage with a record of 1-0. Weighing in at 156.2 pounds and proudly representing Next Generation and Manchester top team, Yusuf, the Persian Prince, Nazarkato! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, bringing into the cage a record of 3-2, weighing in at 155.4 pounds and proudly representing Middlesbrough Fight Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, Faramorz Mohammad! Your referee in charge, Mr. Paul Crosley.
Telling the tape here between these two men. Like we said, Yusuf coming in for his second pro fight. Got the height advantage here tonight. Slightly younger in 1 year, but there we go. Faramorz with more experience at the pro level. But these two men are ready to go down in the cage here. FCC, full contact contender, 35. Let's go. Ooh, nice stiff jab to get things started off the back for Yusuf there as well. Round into the straight right, though, from Faramorz. Got to be careful.
Yeah, immediately exchanging on the feet here. Really good exchanges here. Both men starting to land. Center of the cage being taken by Faramorz, though.
A little level change fakes already from Faramorz. We talked about how he might want to attack those takedowns. Got the wrestling credentials, wrestled for Afghanistan. Yusuf long with the straight punches as well. Nice front kick up the middle. Bloodying the nose already, though. Faramorz has landed straight down the pipe, and Yusuf already showing a little bit of leakage from that nozzle. Oh, big right hand there after he caught the kick. That's a way to punish right there from Faramorz. And already Yusuf dealing with that cut.
Yeah, kind of the battle for the center of the cage here as both men are trying to come forward. Look at that blitz. Faramorz looking great there with those blitzes. One thing that Yusuf is really great at is backing up and countering as well. We've seen it a couple times already in this fight, and we saw it when he fought back in the day.
Yusuf looking to return there, but hands down as he entered with the southpaw straight right there, and Faramorz looking to come over the top with a right hook and almost landed clean again. So Yusuf doesn't seem deterred here at all, though, by the nose damage he's already taken. I mean, you don't want to be, it's probably the worst time to happen right in the middle of the fight. Looks like he's got a cut on the brow of the head here as well.
It does appear to be quite a lot. That could be a real problem.
Switching southpaw orthodox, looking to find his angles. No attempts on a takedown so far from Mohammad. Lots of fakes, though. And exchanging yet again right here. Nice straight left hand, landed beautifully. Backs up Mohammad right there, who takes a step back. Needs more of that.
Yeah, that was very clean. Sharp shots.
I love the rhythm of Yusuf here as well. Drops, stops, rolls the shoulder, straight left to the body and pulls the head kick. That was so close right there. Whizzes by as Mohammad fired it up.
Where's that blood coming from? Because it is absolutely spraying everywhere every time Faramorz lands.
The nose and
the brow there as well. There seems to be 2 cuts. Obviously, the forehead will bleed quite a lot.
Yeah, he's having some real problems.
Right hook just misses there. More of an overhand over the top. The head kick fired up as well, but Yusuf just able to stay out of the way of it. Seems like he's already had a taste of the striking of Mohammad, and since then been able to gauge the distance somewhat effectively outside calf kick, but immediately the counterattack's firing back. And Mohammad's looking to fire hard and clean right down the middle anytime Yusuf makes any attempt to launch an offense.
We question whether the striking would start to cancel out, or the wrestling rather would cancel itself out. And so far, that's what's played out. And Faramorz is absolutely bringing on some heat. Huge combinations.
Ooh,
oh, nice elbow there.
Elbow right there. Maybe wants to cut him up as well. If he's the one bleeding, you can join me. Why not?
Smart.
Again, Yusuf with this patient sort of roll through his shoulders. There's a nice check right hook there as Mohammad came in with that body kick.
The good news about that cut is it does not appear to be going into the eyes, which would not stop the fight. But it is quite the problem right now, and it could be causing all kinds of breathing issues for Yusuf.
Yusuf trying to inch his way in here. Nice stiff jab. Return shots from Faramorz. It seems that Naz is just going first and just landing and able to just slip out of the way of these counter shots from Mohammad. So we'll see if Mohammad starts to think about the level change. There's that lovely right hook again from southpaw on the lead hand. And doesn't even need to. Reach down, grabs the leg, throws the right hand over the top at the same time and gets him to the mat.
That'll make you think twice about trying to kick him again, because that's at least the second time they are talking to each other.
Needs to be careful right here though, because he's got wrist control on that left leg on the inside. Prime position for a triangle over the top, but we're going back to full guard here. Tries to sit up using the overhook.
And he
Gets
does.
back to his feet anyway.
Great work. Crowd coming alive, seeing that.
Continuing to stalk him down. Here's Mohammad, but like you said, the counter shots off the back foot from Yusuf have been effective previously, and they're effective here tonight. That check right hook wrapping around is working for him. 30 seconds left here.
Yeah, the pressure has gone back and forth, but the big shots have come from Faramorz. Nice right hands for Yusuf.
He's finding a home for that consistently. I mean, there's been a lot of start switching from Yusuf tonight, but definitely all of his good work is coming from southpaw. And he seems to be going back to it. Straight left outside leg kick lands there as well. And that is the end of the first round. And there is a lot of blood on that canvas, Jason.
Yeah, and you got to think cosmetically that's going to have an effect on the judges. Absolutely. When you see that much blood, yeah, it really just kind of affects you. And looking at this now, you can see the cut's already open by this point. Oh, but there's some great combinations. It makes you think twice about who won that round. It's really difficult.
There's that lovely lead hook that set that up as well. But the straight left was the one that landed clean right there as well. We saw the head kick just missed, touch, go. That was the body shot, but again, circles out, lands his check right hand one more time. Shows him the left, shows him the right. Lots of fakes and feints. That was a big right hand from Faramorz right there that got through, outside leg kick, and that's where he hooked the back of it. He was able to drive over the top of the right hand.
Yeah, he did that a couple times in the fight. I think there was an even better one earlier on in the round, so a lot of success for Faramorz. But as we were seeing in those replays, Yusuf keeping it very competitive. Definitely a close fight, that's for sure.
All right, here we go. Round 2 of our second fight here at FCC 35 at UFC Fight Pass. Let's have a look if there's any kind of game plan change from Mohammad. Maybe the wrestling will start to come out. Ooh, that representation of Afghanistan in the wrestling, but who needs to be careful right here because there's a straight left lead hook waiting for him every time he steps forward into range. Lovely work by Yusuf, also snapping the head back with the jab, showing heavy hands but really accurate tonight as well.
Oh, another jab.
And it's all off the back foot, like you mentioned, Jason, all while moving backwards.
Yeah, as he came out, Yusuf said, let's go, and so far, he's backing that up.
Ooh.
Oh, nice left hand it looked like got through. I'm not sure how clean that landed, but it looked like it at least.
He's throwing everything into that lead hook when he throws it as well. Faramorz trying to close the distance there with a body kick. Kind of forcing these shots now because I think he's having a real hard time getting into boxing range. Not without these straight shots coming right down the middle on the return. And orthodox here for Yusuf. you know, he's been threatening, but really whenever he goes southpaw like he is right now, that's when that jab's coming up the middle. That's when the straight left and the lead hook have been wrapping around the side.
Jab coming forward again.
Yes,
nice work.
This is interesting because obviously Faramorz is the one advancing, the one pressuring, but he is just getting picked apart while doing so.
Yeah, he's not having a lot of success in this round. We had a lot more, but I mean, we still got more than half the round to go, so we'll have to see. But oh man, that's a perfect example right there. Just caught him with a clean shot as he was coming in, nowhere to be found. Very slick work by Yusuf.
He retakes the center as well. And he's always angling off. He's never going straight back. He's always taking the angle to the outside as well as Yusuf, who's looking really good here tonight. After his first fight since 2021, obviously been competing since 2013, so lots of experience for Yusuf. And he seems to be putting all his game together right now as well. That hook there after the right overhand fell short from Mohammad and bangs a straight left to the body to follow it up.
Yeah, Faramorz is having a lot of difficulty. Every time he comes in, he's getting countered. He's getting punished. And it's making things a lot more difficult here in the second round. I'm not sure what the corner told Yusuf, but he's having a lot more success. Definitely appears to be surging ahead so far, but lots of time left.
And Yusuf, if you didn't hear at the start, was training out of Next Generation, which is a fantastic gym here in Liverpool. The likes of Paddy the Baddy Pimlet, among others, Shamrock training out of that gym.
There might have been a cup shot there. It looked like Yusuf was taunting him for it. Looked like he said, "Come on, bro."
This is for the Prince of Persia title.
That's what we saw in the first round. Faramorz landed a right hand as he surged inwards. Yusuf did a great job breaking apart, though, and here we are, back in the center of the cage.
He's done a great job holding the center as well whenever Faramorz is trying to push him back, and it's really been Faramorz trying to leap across and cover this distance because he can't get near him. Tight elbow on the inside, way to adjust to the blitzes of Yusuf as he closes that distance on the open side, but the hands are down so low. Whenever they're close here for Yusuf as well, he's just got good confidence in his ability to read his opponent at this stage in the fight as well. And again, I am surprised we have not seen more of the wrestling from Mohammad.
Yeah, I think he had a bit of success in the first round.
A big right hand banged off the temple with Yusuf. Again, stance switching, inside leg kick this time, back to southpaw, outside leg kick. He's giving Mohammad a lot to think about as well, not just that lead up, not just those straight punches, all kinds of attacks.
They're doing it
See if he runs into the fence right here as well. He does. Knee to the body.
Oh man, I love the intensity that Faramorz comes in with. Just feel like any one of those shots is just trying to end the fight, not just trying to score points. Another one, but he's getting countered there as well. There's some very clean counters from Yusuf, especially a right hook that landed to the chin on the end of that combination.
Fading backwards, letting the hands go was Yusuf, which does make it really hard to close the distance, to put your opponent against the fence if you are a wrestler and you want to drive a man into the cage and take him down off of it. It's going to be hard if they're throwing these shots while moving backwards, which not many people are necessarily good at, but Yusuf tonight has executed that part of his game plan extremely well. And when he's not doing that, he's chopping the legs. And he's trying to stick that straight left down the middle and pot shot from range, big overhand right, and finally once again he tries to get his man to the fence, but he just cannot do it.
Yeah, and he had a shot over the top that landed for Yusuf as well while that happened, and then a jab after it just now. He's doing a great, great job. Very, very smooth on the feet. Well done.
Locking eyes there at the end of the round as well, staring each other down.
Yeah, no love lost. I think, I think we could have this potentially as 1-1. Depends on how you scored that first round. But this is an extremely close fight. But the momentum in terms of how that second round went makes you wonder what Faramorz has got to do going into this third round. But it's any man's game. Any man's game.
It is. Of course, we don't know how that first round was scored. I mean, if they're scoring on damage, there were definitely shots landed on both sides, but the judges might have been swayed by the fact that he was cut open right at the start of that round. And if Yusuf took that one handily, well, this third round still might be up for grabs and Faramorz might be able to get it done. But he's got to find a way, if he wants to get the wrestling going, to back his man up. But here, on the replays, you see just a little level change fake. The overcommitment with the right hand and the counter left shot came through there by Yusuf. who's waiting in the center of the cage right now for his opponent, ready to go.
Man.
The ref is going to back him up, you know.
The intensity in that stare down.
He's ready. Here we go. Third and final round right here. FCC 35.
You just get the feeling this fight means everything for both men. The look in their eyes is just unreal.
Good job circling to the outside, trying to get lead foot dominance here. Snapping that jab up the middle is Yusuf. Again, peeling out with that right hook. Oh, right hand landed on the chin for Mohammad right there, but continued to exchange, and it wasn't enough to stop the output of Yusuf.
Nice countering. Looked like maybe a right hand got through for Yusuf on the end of that exchange.
Oh, stopping knee right there as well. A lot of weapons in the toolbox of Yusuf, but he sticks to the basics, and that's what making it work for him so far tonight. And Mohammad again had a real trouble closing that distance, but he is landing shots now with that right hand. He is finding a home for it. Had an opportunity to clinch up right there as well, but Yusuf managed to break straight away. And we wonder if he'll drive towards the fence, but it's that hook and then circle out every time.
Yeah, Mohammed's got through a couple times with that right hand in this round, so he's already having a bit more success than he was having, at least towards the end of the second round, which is a good motivator.
Touching him with the jab.
Oh, nice. Looked like there was a left hook that maybe landed for Yusuf there. It's hard to see from our angle.
Again, peeling back, firing these hooks. But he's been outpointing his man, it feels like, at this point so far in the round. But not really looked to put a combination together to go for a finish. Nice shot to the body there. Adjustment from Mohammad after the long straight right miss, following up with the kicks. Which isn't a bad thing to do if he can mix the targets up to the head. There is that double leg.
Oh,
nice job.
huge takedown.
Gets the takedown right there. And Yusuf immediately working from his guard, got the butterfly hooks in, stretching him out, going to build the base with the right hand as Faramorz rotates to the back position here, leg on the inside, the hand on the inside to stop. And there we go, break from the fence in all but 5 seconds.
Great work
by Yusuf.
Yeah, great work from both men there. Yusuf got up real quick. In the current scoring criteria, it doesn't mean a whole lot if you just get them down and they pop right back up. So that's a big win for Yusuf.
And it seemed to work quite hard for that takedown as well, Mohammad. To explode across the cage. And Yusuf wants to take him down, maybe to make a point right now, but he's been forcing him into this slow stand-up game where he's been picking him apart with these shots and staying elusive. 2:30 left in this round.
Yeah, very, very close fight. Last 2 minutes here. Can go any direction. Of course, it only takes one shot in this sport.
And Yusuf working for that straight left. And unorthodox, follows up with a teep, goes back to southpaw. The start switch has been great there with the left hook there, right around the side of the guard. That's a nice job, but he does back off when he lands these shots. He's not staying in there trying to follow up, and that is keeping him safe in this fight, but it's going to be hard to finish him because he's only going to ever put him out with one shot if he fights like this. And that's why Mohammad is still here and still in this fight.
Oh, nice jab there from Yusuf. Just a quick jab, super slick. Oh! Those are the 2 biggest shots of the round right there. That's huge.
The crowd reacting to that one there as well. A lovely right hook, left hook from Yusuf, and again hits the jab. Trying to fire back off the back foot. Mohammad puts the kick in there, but it might be too little too late to target the body unless he can land something really significant. Jab, lead hook, lovely work by Yusuf, flowing through now. Stiff jab one more time.
Masterfully using that jab tonight. Just like it.
Leg kick on the straight left right there. After another attempt from Mohammad to close the distance.
Oh, not sure who got the worst of that one.
Feels like Mohammad's not known exactly what to do in this final round here. Running out of options and getting pieced up on the outside. Another stiff jab. Yusuf landing it up the middle. Picks up the lead leg, lead hook. Left hook there as well behind it. Knee up the middle into the left hand. The accuracy from Yusuf is something to behold here tonight.
Yeah, fantastic work. Oh, this is a huge moment.
Now.
15 seconds.
Him on. Oh, another right hand over the top.
Oh, this is huge.
Picks up the back leg, not able to take him down, but mean, that's probably the biggest shot of the round. It landed clean, but Yusuf has done so much more work throughout the round as a result. And there it is, the final buzzer.
What a fight.
The end of the fight, immediate respect from both guys. A grueling test. Yusuf having to overcome the damage he sustained early. And Mohammad having to stay in there and continuously try and walk down a man that just seemed impossible to get his hands on. Here we go with the replays right here as well. Right hook over the top of the reach out parry from Mohammad. Straight left down the middle there as well. Tap, tap. Lead hook, left hook there as well. Nice work. And again, fakes a level change. Head off the center line, looking to set up another shot. Goes to the casket this time. Back to the fence as well. Picks it up, another right hand left hook.
Yeah, he had
good work throughout the fight from Yusuf.
Oh, nice body shot left hand there.
Is this the left hand that he lands here at the end as well that we got to see? Right hook, left hand.
He might have wobbled him there. It's so hard to tell.
Took him off his feet right there as well.
This fight could go anywhere, guys.
And now Yusuf already celebrating. All right. Here comes Ronnie Rollins with the official decision, which has not been easy for these judges to score, but we'll hand it over to him now for the results.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we move to the result, give it up to both fighters for going the distance. There can be only one winner, and the judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner. In the red corner, Faramorz, Mohammad.
Well, there we are, as expected. A great performance from Yusuf, diligent throughout, good solid work.